Hi, this is Greg Koopman. In this video, I'm going to show you how to program I found to better search for files and hopefully make yourself more efficient. I know it's helped me. Okay, my computer had crashed at one point in time a few months ago, and I had to reinstall a bunch of my SQL servers and my analysis services. I had lost all my placement of my cubes across a couple different versions, and I have many hard drives here on my local development machine at home, and so I really don't do, I'm not a network guy, and I just don't have to do a lot of searches on the file system. I do from time to time, but nothing that big a deal that I can't usually find something. But today I had such trouble finding. I wanted to go into where I could attach, start attaching some of these particular cubes I used. Let me get to my screen here. So I'm in analysis services, right? And I have a few different cubes here, but I have there's probably 10 different cubes that I use, and I want to do a demo of something more simple than what I did lately, and so I wanted to get those cubes back. So when I go to attach, I can go to attach, and it gives me my default folders. I can change these around, but I have so many. I have I don't know, 6 hard drives, probably maybe 10 terabytes of disk space, and I'm trying to find where those, and they're sorted across, for 5-10 years of data all over the place. So some of these I just can't seem to find. These databases I want to attach to my my analysis services and get those back up and running. So I know they're out there. So what I did, I went to the File Explorer and I typed in, let's just start this way. I typed in, I know that they end with DB, okay? So from my DOS days, I just put in a wildcard here. And to some of you, this might be obvious how to do these searches, and it is to me too, to some extent. But what I expect from my from the system is when I type in something like *DB, which would be like back in the DOS days, and it does a search on that, I would expect, everything with .db at the end. But the Explorer expects, it puts anywhere there's a .db, wherever it can find one, it puts it in here, and it shows you so much more information than I want. I need exactly the .db at the end. Okay, so it goes through this. It gives me all sorts of information I do not want. I can't find it. It's just driving me crazy. So I discovered with some little bit of Googling, which everyone does, I found that I could go into other properties, or I could go into kind. I know this is really a .db at the end of a folder, which will help me get to the analysis services database folder to attach. So I went in here and I went ahead and clicked on folder. So that restricted the search more. Okay, and so then we'll see that in just a moment here. Let's start kicking in here. But when it kicks in, it gives you so much information. Okay, well actually, the *.db, as far as this is concerned, doesn't give me the folders. If I take out the asterisk, it starts giving me folders. So that's kind of cool. I can see the folders, right? But then look at these things. They have the DB. Anywhere it finds a DB in a folder name, it gives it to me. And a lot of this stuff, these aren't cubes. I can't attach these, and there's so much information. Then also what I see here is I see an _DB and a -DB. Hey, that doesn't seem like it's playing by the rules to me. I put in a .db here. I expect to see only .dbs, but anyways, this is giving me additional stuff. So, when all else fails, I call my kids in, ask them what they think, because they sometimes know some of these little utilities better than I. So my son said, put in double quotes dad, you know, like in Google. So I did that. I really didn't get anything any better, or maybe even worse. Okay, so and embarrassingly to say, after about an hour or two of this stuff, went to DOS, did wildcards there. That was a little better, but then you're dealing with DOS. It's just, you know, it's just painful. So what I did finally is I said, okay, let's Google it again. So I found a third-party program. I said, there's got to be something here that I don't care if it's third-party or not. You know, I need to get this done. I don't want to mess around with this stuff anymore. I went to the internet and I found an article. There are lots of them out there, and it says, awesome alternatives to Windows search. Hey, and so I said, hey, that sounds like it's the right one. Usually I try to find stuff that way sometimes, and that seems to do the trick. But anyways, I'm not sure what I typed in to get this, but I got this awesome alternatives to Windows search. So here I am in Windows search, and they have these different things. They have Ultra Search. I don't know much about these. File Search EXE, Super Finder XT. Apparently these are free. I haven't read through them all, but someone had referred something about everything, and I said, okay, I can try everything. So I downloaded everything, and you know, I'm not saying, you know, I don't know much about everything, but I don't know much about this program called Everything, and I don't know much about everything in general, of course. So, anyways, that's a joke. And then, so anyway, I downloaded it, right? I installed it, really simple. So then I ran it, you know, didn't even have to reboot or anything. So let me show it to you. So again, this is the old file search that comes with Windows. And again, there might be ways of doing this. I just don't know. I'd like to know, you know, I don't like using third party, but you know what? I'll use third party. I'm not against that if I have to. So anyways, the first thing I did was just type in *.db, which would be typical for my folders. It ends with DB. There's no extra DBF. There's no other stuff, right? So here it is immediately. And I mean, this thing is fast. It looks like it indexes all the files and folders within, you know, a minute or two. And when I kick anything in here, I mean, it flies. I mean, it doesn't fly. It doesn't even fly. It's just instant. So anyways, now I can start seeing some of my, you know, it's not perfect, but so a lot of these now I can tell what my different, I got a little bit more control over what I'm doing. Still, there's a whole bunch of fluff in here that I have to sort through. But I can find my programs now. So here's your multi-dimensional. These are definitely cubes, okay. And there's some others in here, tabulars. Also, let's see if I can get to one of my latest ones, which would have been probably a POC. There it is. Look how fast it was. I barely typed anything, and it was up and running. Okay. It's speedy fast. So anyways, I recommend this product. I don't want to say recommend for this particular small thing to find the database on all my drives. It is instantaneous. And let me just close this up again. I'm going to go and open it. And look, see my DOS windows there. All sorts of stuff here. Okay, so if I go over to this program again, called Search Everything. I come up here, it just starts off that way. I'm just going to type in *.db, and here it is. It's just immediate. Okay, if I type in, I don't know, if I type in anything, .cube, look how fast that is. Okay, and so, you know, we're here with the, what I just showed you, how fast it was and how it brings back all that. Obviously, I don't want all of that, so there's other features here. So these are all files. I'm looking for the folders with the DB extension. So I just come in here and just say folder. And now it's just showing. See, did it come back? Okay. Take a little while on this one. Oh, it had already come back a long time ago. It's just that there's no, this was all of it. It wasn't like you could scroll down on it. So all my folders fit on one page exactly, it looks like. So, nope. How about pictures with a JPEG extension? JPG. Wow, there they all are. Fast, huh? And then how about, I know I use a lot of stuff in Snagit, so let's try this guy. TREC, I think that's one. Let's just call that picture or everything. I'm not sure. So here's all those, and I can quickly find out where all my folders are on these things. So kind of going backwards on it, but hey, it works. I like it, and hope you do too if you use it. Looks like there's a lot of other programs like that, but Explorer just wasn't doing it for me. Again, it could be user education on my part, but you know, life is too short.